Alright guys, this is going over the review sheet. If there's any problems, I'll try to go over them tomorrow before the test. Shouldn't be a problem, but you never know. Okay, so just remember when you're dividing, remember this symbol right here means to divide. And you're taking the bottom one, which is 8x cubed. That's the bottom. That goes under 16x to the fourth minus 8x cubed. And both of them get divided by 8x cubed. So it's 16x to the fourth divided by 8x cubed minus 8x cubed divided by 8x cubed. So the final answer, remember, divide the numbers, subtract the exponents, and this one right here, remember, anything divided by itself is 1. Okay, there's two terms on the top. Two terms on the top. There should be two terms in your answer. Okay, so I'm just going to go do them. You don't have to hear me talk all this time. So, here we go. Remember, there's a 1 there and there, so when you subtract the exponents, it does have to go down by 1. And the y's cancel themselves out. There's no y there. Alright. So remember, you just take this one, divide it into that one, this one divided into that one. We sometimes call this loops. So I'm just going to actually do the division and not write it all out again. I have the answers sit next. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Right, this one. When you do this one, remember you look for the -9. And whatever letter it's closest to, you do that one first. So we do f of -9 first. So that's f. So we plug that in, -2 times -9 minus 1. That's positive 18 minus 1. That's 17. And then whatever this answer that you get gets plugged into the other letter. So g of 17 is 3 times 17, or 51. So remember, the second answer is your real answer. I probably shouldn't have circled that one, but the second answer is your answer. So you just do that, whatever letter is closest to here. So h of 5 is the first one I see, so I do that. Um, 25 minus 15. Okay, so that's 10, and then that answer that you get, you plug into the G. And that's -17. Next one. So G is closest here, so G of -7. Which is 63. And then you take 63, plug it into the H. So it's 63 plus 4. That's your x. X plus 4. So 63 plus 4 is 67. All right, with this one here, excuse me, you plug in f first, f of -4, so it's -4 squared plus 5 times -4, so that's 16 minus 20, so that's negative 4. And then you take the negative 4 and you plug it into G. G of negative 4. That was interesting. Negative of a negative 4 plus 5 is a positive 9. Positive 9 is the answer. And then here we're doing g of f of n. So remember, this is a whole function. We just take that and replace it with 2n minus 3. Okay, and now all we have left here is g. So we rewrite g without the n for n plus 1. So we write 2n plus 3 in every parenthesis and distribute through. 8n minus 12 plus 1, so 8n minus 11. Oops, excuse me. Alright, then over here, number 9, same basic problem. We want to do f of n. Put f of n there, so it's g of f of n is 4n minus 2, so these two are the same thing, so I just write it. And then we rewrite g with parentheses, plug that in, distribute 16n minus 8. And then the last one that isn't review, here, g of t is t cubed plus 4t. So we just rewrite that here. And place it. We have an h here, so we rewrite h there, and we just put t cubed plus 4t. And then we have to do the math here. Distribute that through. So 4t cubed plus 16t plus 1. And there's no like terms, so that's it. Alright, so the back here, apparently it's a little twisted. Move that a little bit. There we go. Ooh, it's crazy. It's crazy. Alright, I don't know why that's... Okay. Okay, so now this is just a subtraction problem. So it's the first minus the second. So we simply add the opposite, change the sign. Okay, so I'm going to change the sign of the 1 to be negative 1 and change the sign of the n to be negative n. I line them up so that they're with each other's like terms, and it's 4n plus 3. Okay, next one, another subtraction problem. Again, this one stays the same. Change the sign of the second one and line them up. So 5 becomes negative 5. 2p to the fourth becomes negative 2p to the fourth. And we get that cancels out, and it's negative 6p to the fourth. Okay, that's 5 minus 5 is 0, so we don't have to write 0. Okay, you didn't see that. I got this. Okay. So here, remember, it's just notation. They're telling you to add these two guys, so we're going to add them. Just line them up. So 3t plus 4, and t cubed, I'll put here, minus 1 plus t. Just lining them up so they're with their like terms. You, of course, don't have to do that. You can just add them in your head, I guess. 14, this is, you have to look at the middle symbol, very important, it's multiplication. So we like to do the little box. You don't have to, but this is just the way I'm going to show the work. One binomial goes here and here, so 3a minus 3. And then 4a minus 3 goes up here. And we just do a multiplication, so 12a squared minus 9a minus 12a plus 9. So rewriting this out, it's 12a squared. These two are like terms, so it's minus 21a plus 9. Looks good. Okay, next one. Here we're subtracting, so you just have to pay attention to what they're asking you to do. So here you're subtracting. H goes first, so this is H, so this one stays the same. G is the one that gets changed. Okay, that's the one where we're going to find the opposite. So the opposite of g of x is negative 4x plus 2. Combine your like terms, negative 5x. Those go away, so it's just negative 5x because that's 0. Here, g of x times f of x. So again, this is multiplication. So we're simply, g of x is 4x. You can make a box for this, but since it's only 1, this is only a monomial, it's unnecessary. So it becomes 12x squared plus 20x. All right, here, again, this is multiplication, so I'm going to put the box up here. So n plus 2, 4n plus 4. Do the multiplying, 4n squared, 4n, 8n, 8. So the final answer would be 4n squared. These two added, and 8. Almost done. Here we're subtracting, so just pay attention to what you're doing. H goes first, so this is H. That one stays the same. Change the sign of the second one, so it becomes negative n squared minus 5n. I put this over here because it doesn't have a like term. So it's just negative n squared minus 2n plus 4. Okay, then this one, just want to evaluate the function, so it's just 1 plugging it in. So finding h of negative 4, we simply do negative 4 squared minus 5. And 16 minus 5 is 11. You could just plug that in your calculator, or you can do the math. Same deal here. We're finding g of 7. So 3 times 7 minus 4. 21 minus 4 is 17. Okay, that's the review sheet. Any major questions, I can go over them tomorrow. All right, bye.